Hey everyone, and welcome. So, get this. There's a brand new law that could save you up to $40,000 in federal taxes.
Whoa, wait. Did you just say 40,000? Okay, Yuki, you have my complete and undivided attention. We are absolutely diving deep into what this means for your money. Let's do it.
Okay, can we just be real for a second? Do you ever look at your paycheck and feel like your state taxes are just, I don't know, a little too hungry? You know, like they're taking this huge bite out of it before you even get a chance to say hello to your money?
Oh, it's such a common feeling, Ren. That little bit of money anxiety is totally real. But listen, what if I told you there's a huge shift happening right now that could put a lot more of that money right back where it belongs, in your pocket?
You know, to make all this money stuff feel a little less scary and a lot more fun, let's try something. Let's think of your finances as this beautiful garden that you're tending. I mean, you work so hard to make it grow.
Ooh, I love that. So, if our finances are a garden, then I guess that makes tax laws the weather, right? Like sometimes it's a bit stormy, but other times you get a perfectly sunny day that helps everything grow?
Exactly. And today, my friend, we are talking about a very, very sunny forecast.
All right, so here's our little map for today. We're going to start with what this tax cap is all about. Then, we'll look at the original $10,000 ceiling that was put in place. After that, the really exciting part, the brand new law. We'll talk all about your new $40,000 deduction, and finally, we'll figure out who gets to tend this beautiful new part of the garden. Sound good?
Okay, first up on our journey, a cap on your taxes. So let's talk about the tools we have in our little garden shed. Yuki, what even is a deduction? Like, in garden terms, how does this thing actually work?
Okay, so this one is called the State and Local Tax Deduction, or SALT for short. The easiest way to think about it is, it's a way to lower your federal tax bill. You basically get to tell the federal government, hey, I already paid a ton of taxes to my state and my city.
Oh, so it's kind of like a special fertilizer for your financial garden. It makes the soil richer so you can keep more of the fruits or, veggies of your labor. That sounds like a total must-have tool.
It is a fantastic tool, but there's a catch. Or there was a catch a few years ago. A new law came in and put a pretty big limit on it.
Ooh, the plot thickens. So what happened?
Well, imagine someone just came along and built a fence right in the middle of your beautiful garden, basically limiting how much you could grow. And this is when that little storm cloud rolled in. Back in 2017, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, people call it the TCJA, was passed. And in 2018, it put that new lower limit on our awesome SALT deduction.
That's exactly right. And to make things even more confusing, a lot of those rules were set to expire in 2025. So it created all this uncertainty for people who were just trying to plan for their future.
And here it is. This is the fence. The TCJA capped that SALT deduction at just $10,000 per household per year.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that no matter how much you paid in state and local taxes, even if it was way, way more than that, you could only deduct the first $10,000? Wow, that's a huge blow, especially for anyone living in a state with high income or property taxes.
It really was. It put a serious limit on your garden's potential to grow.
Okay, but now for the part we've all been waiting for, the good news, because a brand new law is here to change everything. Okay, Yuki, I am so ready for the sunshine.
Well, get your sunglasses ready because we have a brilliantly sunny forecast ahead.
So on July 4th, 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill was officially signed into law. And trust me when I say, it is a total game changer for that SALT deduction we've been talking about.
Oh, I can only imagine. For millions of people, this must have felt like a huge ray of sunshine finally breaking through the clouds in their financial gardens.
Okay, so this is the big question, right? What does this new sunny law actually do for us and our gardens? How does it help our savings blossom?
I am so glad you asked.
All right, get ready for this. For the taxes you'll file for the 2025 tax year, that restrictive little $10,000 fence we talked about, it isn't just being moved, it's being expanded in a huge way.
Okay, the anticipation is killing me.
$40,000. Ren, yes, that's the new limit. Oh my gosh, that's not just a little change, that's a revolution. The cap is quadrupling.
It's an absolute total game changer.
I mean, the difference is just staggering when you see it side by side. The old rule, the TCJ, gave you this tiny, restrictive $10,000 fence.
And now, this new rule, the OBBD, gives you a spacious, beautiful $40,000 area for your deductions to grow. That is literally 4 times the space for your savings to blossom and thrive.
Okay, this all sounds absolutely incredible, Yuki. But I have a really important question. Who exactly gets to tend this expanded garden? Is this amazing new tool for everyone?
That is an excellent and super important question. Let's break it down.
So this change is going to be the best news for folks who itemize their deductions instead of just taking the standard one. If you're a homeowner paying significant property taxes, or if you live in a state with higher income taxes, you are really likely to see the biggest benefit here.
And look at that breakdown. The new $40,000 limit is for married couples filing jointly. And if you're married but filing separately, you can still deduct up to $20,000. That is a lot of potential savings.
Now, there is one important note here. This new sunny forecast is really designed for gardens that aren't already, giant estates. So if your modified adjusted gross income is over $500,000, the new deduction limit starts to get reduced.
Ah, okay, good to know. So it's really aimed at helping middle-income households have more room to grow their wealth. I like that.
And hey, don't just take our word for it. Economists are already seeing how great this is. U.S. economist Heather Berger even said that this year's tax refund season is shaping up to be bigger than usual because the new bill has, and I quote, packed in a variety of tax cuts for consumers.
Yuki, that could mean so many more golden acorns for families to plant for their future. I just love that.
So when you step back and look at it, what does this all mean? We've gone on this journey from a really restrictive $10,000 fence to a wide-open $40,000 field. This isn't just a tiny tweak to the rules. It's a huge change that gives you more power to cultivate your own financial well-being.
Exactly. It means more of your hard-earned money can go toward growing your future, not just paying taxes. So the real question to think about is, how will you use all this new space to help your own beautiful garden grow?